Welcome back to Water the Possibilities in Your Pocket Change, your YouTube destination for coin collecting basics and numismatics of the 21st century. This is a breaking news splash regarding the designs for the 2026 American Innovation Dollars honoring Iowa, Wisconsin, California, and Minnesota. Let's take a minute and listen to what Program Manager Roger Vasquez at the United States Mint had to say about the American Innovation Dollars at the recent ccac meeting.
4 coins will be issued each year beginning in 2019 through 2032, in the order each state ratified the Constitution of the United States or was admitted into the Union, with the District of Columbia and the territories being featured at the end of the series. The concept for the reverse design of the coins must feature a significant innovator, or group of innovators, and be selected by the Secretary of the Treasury.
Now that we have a little background on the program, let's take a look at the portfolios that were viewed by the ccac. First up, the 2026 Innovation Dollar from Iowa, which honors Dr. Norman Borlaug, a Nobel Peace Prize winner and World Food Prize founder, known for his techniques for sustainable agriculture and increased crop yields. The ccac would review a portfolio with 7 reverse designs. Design 01A was the preference of the governor's office, and this would end up being the same design that the ccac would recommend to the Secretary of the Treasury. Next up in 2026, the Innovation Dollar honoring Wisconsin and the Cray 1 supercomputer. The ccac would review a portfolio with 6 reverse designs. Design 05 was the preference of the governor's office, and after discussions with subject matter experts, recommended the number of segments be increased from 9 to 12 to more accurately depict the Cray 1 supercomputer. The ccac would recommend Design 05 to the Secretary of the Treasury. The third Innovation Dollar for 2026 honors California and Steve Jobs, an iconic figure who revolutionized personal computers with hassle-free computing and laid the foundation for the digital age. This portfolio would include 6 reverse designs. Design 07A was the preference from the governor's office, which depicts Steve Jobs as a young man in nature. But after some discussion, the ccac concluded that the Steve Jobs in his later years would be a more iconic and recognizable image in the general public's eye. So they would recommend Design 10A to the Secretary of the Treasury. The final American Innovation Dollar for 2026 honors Minnesota and the innovation of mobile refrigeration. The ccac would review a portfolio containing 14 reverse designs. Designs 07A and 08A were both preferences from the governor's office. But after a lengthy discussion, the ccac would end up recommending Design 03 to the Secretary of the Treasury. The CFA would also review the portfolios for the 4 American Innovation Dollars honoring Iowa, Wisconsin, California, and Minnesota, but at the time of this video, their recommendations have not been made public. The Secretary of the Treasury will review the recommendations from the ccac and the CFA and then make the final decision. Okay, if you're still here, now comes the good part. We know that the American Innovation Dollar Program has a stylized gear Privy mark that changes on an annual basis. But 2026 is no ordinary year, since we will be celebrating the semi-quincentennial anniversary of the nation's birth, marking 250 years as a country. Let's listen to what Roger Vasquez, program manager at the United States Mint, had to say about the Privy mark for 2026.
The common design on the obverse of each coin features a dramatic representation of the Statue of Liberty and the inscriptions $1 and In God We Trust. The year of minting, the mint mark, and the inscription E Pluribus Unum are infused on the edge of the coin. The obverse also includes a Privy mark of a stylized gear representing industry and innovation. To honor America's semi-quincentennial in 2026, the Privy mark incorporates a depiction of the Liberty Bell and the number 250.
And there it is, the best nugget of information to come out of the ccac meeting. A Liberty Bell Privy mark for 2026. And that only leaves one question left in my mind. Will we see a dual-dated edge? The American Innovation Dollar Program continues to be an overlooked and underrated series. With low mintages, annually changing Privy marks, and reverse-proof coins, it is gearing up to be one of the best collectibles in the 21st century. If you learned something, please like, comment, and subscribe. And always remember to ask yourself, what are the possibilities in your pocket change?